Well, welcome folks, welcome to the channel. Back out here on the boat fishing down at a little place called Selsey. Many will know of it. And got a guest on board today. I've got the Autistic Angler.
Hello everybody.
So first off, we're going to try for a few plaice. It's a bit lumpy at the moment, but hopefully it'll calm down. And after that, we're going to try for hopefully maybe a few blond wrasse and go with those. We do get plaice here, and also wrasse, and also undulates. So as I said, waiting for the tide to slacken off. That's when the best time to have the plaices on the slack tide. They seem to feed a lot better, and I tend to move the rod around a bit, you know, bump the lead around. The plaice do like that movement. And as usual, I've got my Lumi leads on. If people have watched my channel fairly regularly know that I've got a thing about luminous leads at the moment, but anyway, let's get back to the fishing. Well folks, first fish of the day. Only a small little undulate. I didn't even know I had it on, but there we go. Let's get it back. Only nice to see though. Yeah, she's gone back, getting itself together. Well folks, Martin got a cracking fish. Now this fish was not on the list. I can't believe what he just caught.
Look at that, people. What a lovely surprise. And that is a PB cod for me.
Absolute cracker. I only said to Martin on the way down the Selsey, he said this time of year, the back end, you normally get cod leading up to between 2 and 6 pounds. And bugger me, look at that, we've got one. So guess what's going in next? Loads of squid baits. Are there going to be any more? Well done Martin, top dollar.
Cheers mate.
Well folks, with Martin catching that lovely cod, it's all over to squid baits. I've loaded up on my uptider with a load of squid. Now can I catch a cod as well? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We've had a cod. Martin's over the moon about it. I'm over the moon about it. We're doing a bit of a jiggy dance around it going, we've had a cod. Absolute cracking. You just never know what you're going to catch, do you? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well lads, got another one on. Don't know what it is. Ah, it's a little strap conger, this one. And it is small.
Strap or boot lace?
That is a strap.
It's a strap.
A little strap conger there. Now we know these will be plentiful later on when the cod season starts, that's for sure. But only a little dinky one. Let's get it back in the water. Alright folks, I've got another one on I think. Something's definitely on here. I'll tell you what, that's not a bad fish by the feel of that. Now, wouldn't it be nice to get a cod? Only an ounce bigger than Martin's though, obviously. But I don't think it's a cod. Not the way it's going. I reckon this is a ray. Oh, oh. It's giving me a fight, so that's good. I'm going to set the drag as well. There we go. I don't know, I'll tell you what, it's off going. I reckon it's a smoothhound. Yeah, I reckon it's a smoothhound. The way it's spinning around and knocking here. Yeah, it's a hound.
Yeah. We're getting the right set of species tonight.
Not the biggest hounds, but it's a hound nevertheless. Let's just get him in.
He's a nice size, mate.
He's alright. Oh. There it is. Let's get him sorted. There we are. Look at that. Lovely hound. Not the biggest. I'm going to go 3 or 4 pound on this one. And there we go, look at that. It's getting pretty rough out here now. This is definitely not in the forecast, this weather, but the fishing is turned on, so let's get it back. Oh, you're locked in there, aren't you?
Yeah, thanks for having no sympathy to be locked in. Is this what happens when somebody catches a good fish then? Suddenly you get all anti then?
With me, not bitter.
Not bad.
I mean, again, who knows what this is? I reckon it's a dog. Oh no, it's a nice wrasse. A nice ballon wrasse. It's carnage here at the moment, absolute carnage here. Martin's struggling with his rod, he's locked into the ground. I'm getting tossed around like an old rag doll.
That's a big old wrasse.
Oh. That's not a bad sized wrasse, that. I'm just going to get it unhooked and then we'll get it. I'll give you a show. He's got some gnashes on him. Look at that. Hey folks, look at that. Cracker. A nice ballon wrasse. They've got absolute gnashes and half, those things. You can see why they crunch up crabs when you see their teeth. But anyway, let's get it back. It's really starting to happen here. Got another boat, lads and ladesses. But someone to the right of me called Martin is absolutely nailing the fish today. He's had a cod, now he's caught a tub gunard as well. I've never caught a tub gunard in this mark. Never. So he's pulling out all the species that I've never caught here before. I don't know what he's doing different, but he's doing all right.
That's because he's never brought meat to this mark before.
But I've got a nice fish on here, and do you know what? I reckon it might be a ray.
I was gonna say, what do you reckon he is?
Yeah, I reckon it might be a ray. But I know it's
We've had two already.
yeah.
I've not had a single ray yet.
It's staying down deep, and it's coming to the boat, so it could be a smoothie. Actually, to be fair. It don't want to come up, that's for sure. Got the drag set. I don't want to bully it. And the tide's starting to run as well now. So it is a nightmare. So you've got to be really careful. You easily pull the hooks out. I can see the leader. I reckon it's going to be a ray. It seems like it's kiting at the back. I just can't get it up on the surface at the moment. And I've got my other line by the look of it, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, it's another ray. Let's just see if I can get this other rod out of the way. There we go. With that tide, it's spinning up at the moment. But it's not a bad undulate by the look of it. If I can just get it up out of the water, on top of the water, and get it to kite, it'll be a lot better. I think I'm going to have to put a bit more drag on this. I don't know if you can see this rod bend, but it is bending well.
He's spinning like a, I don't know what.
I know, he's a good one. He's spinning up. I'm just trying to keep it away from that other line if I can. Let's get that rod out of the way. Put it in there. This is a nice undulate. It'd be even better if I could get it in.
Taking a while to get it in, mate.
There we go, we've got it now. Hey, we're in the net, we're in the net. Let's get it all sorted. Right, there we go.
Cracking fish, mate.
That is a big undulate. I'm going to leave it in the net and I'm going to weigh it in the net. So it's going £8.
I thought he would have been a double every time.
Yeah, it looks more like a double, doesn't it? But no,
Yeah.
calling that £8. So we'll go with that. let's get it unhooked and all the rest of it, and we'll get it back to fight another day. I must admit, it does look bigger, doesn't it?
These, yeah.
But, come on, mister. Right, I'll give you a quick show before I put it back. There we go, look at that beaut. Oh, let's just turn it round for you. Look at that, what a cracker. It's only £8, but it does feel bigger. I must admit, it does feel bigger. Lovely, let's get it back. Yep, she's going, getting herself together. Well, we've had a change of tactic. The birds are absolutely going nuts over here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And I've got myself on some feathers for launce. So you do get launce here. Martin next to me, he's just got normal feathers on. And we're going to see if we can get some launce and some bass and see what's down here. But there's definitely some action going on around here. I'm spinning as well now with a Impala J13, covering all bases here. Oh, nearly took Martin's head off with it. Well, we've had a bit of a move. We tried for some launce over the banks. The birds were working like a good one, but as usual, as we turned up, they sodded off. But anyway, we had a few drifts and put some feathers on. Yeah, I never connected with anything, but Martin had a nice bass, about £3/4 pound, something like that, wasn't it? A bass, something like that. I imagine something like that.
Yeah, about half a pound and a bit.
Sort of thing. So anyway, so we've anchored up. We're going for blond rays now, and so the rig I'm using is Termilink, normal swivel, one in ledger, but I've got a Termilink as the slider, and then a few micro beads, small swivel again, and then about a 3-foot trace, and I'm just going to use a 4/0 hook on the other end as well for the chance of maybe a bass, but really I want some blondes really. So yeah, so works a treat. Good old basic boat rig. Let's get baited up, a few sand eels, sliver of mackerel, and I'm going to trot it down. I don't know if you can see there in the camera, you can see some white water, but beyond that's where the bank is. We're upstream of the bank, and I'm going to trot it back down towards the peak of the bank, and that's where the blondes all sit, all around about there. So yeah, let's hopefully we bag a blonde. My gut feeling is though, Martin will be bagging the blondes because he's absolutely hammering me at the moment. Well, it's been a bit slow so far, but I've got a little knock on the up tide there. So I'm just going to let it materialise a bit and hopefully bag something or another. But my gut feeling is it's a dogfish. If I do land it, that's what I'm going to say, it's a dogfish.
And we haven't had a single dogfish between us yet.
Which is unusual for the Solent. I'm going to pick this rod up and have a feel of it.
Nothing?
Nothing at the moment. Oh, I've got a bit of weight now, so let's just feel it. Just pulling into it, see if I can feel any weight. Let me pull back. Yeah, there's something there. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Right, we're into it. That's it.
There you go. You saw that actually take it then, didn't you?
Exactly. Right, so my gut feeling is a dogfish.
You still think it's a
I
dog?
still think it's a dogger. I've had most of my action on this up tide of the day. Well, it's not going to be much of a fight, just a dead weight really.
So Jamie's bringing in another fish.
And I can see some belly. It's a
That's
ray.
a little ray.
Is it a ray? Or was that a flatty? It's a little turbot, I think.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, you're the right mark for it, you said.
Yeah,
The
so
right bait for it.
right bait for it. Looks like a little turbot. So
It is and all.
it is a nice turbot actually. So I'll get the net, take it easy. I don't like to say nothing, but I'm going to say something. It's the luminous leads that do it.
If it is luminous leads.
Check out my channel how to make luminous leads.
Look at that. Gorgeous. Well done you.
Right, got to land it first. Oh, there we go. Very nice too. Very nice.
Is that a good stamp for here?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not a bad size at all.
So, just will show you luminous lead. So there we go. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it unhooked first, I think. That's what I want to do. Unhook it first. And then I'll give you a show.
They got a big old mouth on them, haven't they?
Oh, they got a huge mouth on them. That's why you don't have to worry about hook size in these. Oh, let me see you. There we go. Come on. So, oh, good. I'm just going to hold it like that, I think. So look at that. A nice turbot.
Now Jamie, here's a question for you. How do you know the difference between a turbot and a brill?
So it's the colour you source, and the shape and the colour. You will notice the difference. When you see a brill, you'll notice the difference. Definitely notice the difference. But that is not a bad thickness as well. Quite nice to it.
Dinner plate size.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Is that an edible size one?
Yeah, I'm taking this to the table. Beautiful eating these are, absolutely beautiful eating. So yeah, taking it for the table.
Lovely.
Let's get some more of these.
I better change my bait.
I've got another bite. Not the largest of bites, but nevertheless it's a bite. I am wondering whether Mark's going to join the party today on this his other Mark we're at. I think he's just drowning a bit of bait really, to be honest with you.
Oh, come on, it's a one-man party today. One man, one fish party.
But although Martin did say, he said, well, you got 2 rods and I've only got 1. I'll blame him for not bringing another rod, really. Anyway, let's see if we can look up to this fish.
See if we can actually get a dogfish. Go on.
Now, it's not often you ask for a dogfish, is it, in your life? But we are asking for a dogfish.
Jamie counted up the species earlier, and we're missing a dogfish off the list. Like he says. Would you actually want one? That's how bad it's getting.
I'm not feeling much at the moment. Let's just give it a pull, see what happens. As they say, line and time. Give it a little bit of line. Now giving it the time. We'll put it back in the rest. Well, we're having a change of location. We didn't get any blondes. It didn't feel like it's going to happen. The bites really weren't happening at all. So we've made a move, and we've got a bit of ragworm left. So we're going to do a little bit more drifting for some plaice with a bit of luck. So there's my rig. Termalink. Hello, I've just knocked Martin out with the rod. There we go, let's get the rod. Termalink, swivel, then just a short length between the weight and the Termalink with a snood, with a bead, no longer about 6 to 7 inches. So it trots along like that as you're drifting. A little Ralto spoon as well. Up to you what beads you use. All sorts of colours work, but this is a particularly good rig for this location. It really does work. So hopefully we're going to bag a plaice with a bit of luck. Well, me or Martin will anyway. Well, when Martin puts his rod in the water, he will anyway. So when I plaice fish on the drift, what I like to do is just give it a tweak like that. Just bounce the lead up and down. Small tweaks like that. It really does help with the old plaice fishing. I've had many a place doing that sort of tactic. Quick couple of chips up and down, and then leave it. Feels we're barely moving, so we're not really getting much coverage of area. But once that tide picks up, then obviously we'll get a bit more coverage, and hopefully we'll pick up a plaice or 2. Well, folks, that's it for me.
And that's it for me.
So in the end, what do we go for? We're going for plaice and blond wrasse. No plaice, no blond wrasse. But what a day we've had.
We've had a fantastic time.
So this man here had a nice
day out.
cod. And me had a nice turbot and a few undulate rays.
That was a massive surprise.
So it was a total different day. Wasn't expecting it today.
Yeah, but we had some lovely fish, both of us.
Absolute cracker.
So many thanks. Thank you very much, Jamie.
Anyway, that's it. We're all fine. We've had enough. He's moaning like buggery because I got him up at silly o'clock this morning to come out here. So yeah. So I hope you like. Don't forget to do the all important subscribe for both channels. That is Shaky Angler and
the Autistic Angler. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Cheerio.